Mel, Jerry, tonight Toledo police tell us the search is now over. It takes just looking at stairs leading to nowhere on this house to understand the devastation in this area. The economy is leaving more people homeless or on a thread, so they're having to turn to places like the Cherry Street Mission. They are still coming through the roof right now. As you can see behind me, firefighters are right here trying to create a barrier in between the burning house and this house right here that's occupied. Whether you rooted for the Colts or the Saints, the real winners in this Super Bowl were the local Toledo businesses.
They still have that there. You can put the dinosaur mask on.
Tim, don't do that to me. You know, they tried to get me to, and just because you mentioned it, they tried to get me to do it. Where's that?
There it is.
Oh,
yep.
how cute!
Okay, so I'll put on the dino head. They tried to get me to do it, and I didn't want to do it, but since you mentioned it,
oh my goodness!
But we still get to see your face. That's the great part of that.
You guys back in the studio, take it away whenever you please. Hopefully, if I fall, go ahead and cut. Okay, all right, here we go.
I mean, this is 8-9 years of accomplishing things that's in our home, you know, and for it to be just gone in one night, you know, it's hurting. It's very hurting.
That's what Tanya Smith said as she watched the side of her house go up in flames. She's happy her family is safe, but doesn't think much from her home can be salvaged.
And she grabbed my husband and pointed at my son's room, was like, look, you know, I mean, everything we worked for is in that house. You know, everything.
Firefighters spent about 4 hours putting out the fire that spread across 3 homes.
Once one is fully engulfed, the radiant heat and the convection currents are going to merely set the other houses on fire immediately. And that's what happened here.
But this isn't the first fire for this neighborhood.
They started the one across from me last Thursday at about the same time, you know, and now our house.
We had some eyewitnesses that gave us some reports that lead us to believe it's suspicious in origin.
Arson investigators were out going through what's left of this demolished house. But until they find answers, this South Toledo neighborhood won't be able to rest easy.
Who's ever setting these fires need to be caught.
In South Toledo, Erica Schaefer, News 11. It's been a rough 6 months for Allison Wirt.
So emotional. I was just diagnosed on May 7th of this year. Mom of four children, and so I'm walking for them to give them hope for the future.
And if she ever needed a reminder of the support backing her every step of the way, the Northwest Ohio Race for the Cure provided that and more.
Look at all these people.
Thousands of sisters surrounding her, many already conquering the battles she fights today.
Today's the first 3-year anniversary of my first chemo, and the support system, you don't know, you can't truly grasp it until you've gone through it, but the support system that I've had, it makes all the difference in the world.
Hand in hand, she walked with her husband and mother.
You know, I've known that this is going on before, but now it's very personal, and I'm just so happy that I can be here with Allison today.
The Race for the Cure took them through a course of emotions, happiness, sadness.
And to see the in memories of, that's hard. It's hard to see, but there are people out there who aren't forgetting them, who love them.
And as she crossed the finish line, it was just one step towards Allison's victory.
We're looking forward to getting through the treatment portion and onto the surviving portion.
Got across the finish line. Amazing. And I'll be here next year, too. That feels even better.
Erica Schaefer, News 11.
We are here in Oregon at Johnny's on the Spots, and ever since the jackpot went over $300 million, people have been coming in and out of the door, hundreds of people in and out of the door, hoping they have the golden ticket. It's the sound every player wants to hear.
Winner, winner.
And when $333 million is behind that winner's chant, the thrill of the game is multiplied.
That big dollar amount, you know, that golden ticket, like I said, especially in this economy, It's crazy.
Jim Weaver knows what it's like to be a winner. A couple of years ago, he won $233,000 in the Ohio lottery. It might not have been millions, but he believes luck is on his side.
Now, they say lightning doesn't usually strike person twice, but
I'm hoping.
The line almost out the door, money, even hundreds in hand. People were ready to call on Lady Luck. Everyone has their own strategy when it comes to picking out the winning numbers for the big bucks. Everything from never playing the same store twice to having a special person pick the numbers.
My daughter picked them for me.
same numbers every time.
Surely they got hit.
But what is it about the Mega Millions that drives this ticket buying frenzy?
Instead of struggling to get through, you're hoping for the easy way, I guess.
And as the jackpot only gets bigger, you better believe the line of hopeful players will only get longer, waiting for their chance at the easy life. In Oregon, Erica Schaefer, News 11. New this morning, 2 people are behind bars after an 8-hour standoff in Seneca County. It all happened when investigators tried to execute a drug-related search warrant. Well, it's been nearly a year since the massive 7.0 magnitude earthquake rocked Haiti, and 1 year later, help is desperately needed. More testimony tomorrow in the case of the U.S. government versus Lucas County Sheriff James Telb. Sheriff is standing trial accused of covering up an inmate's death. One of the things that we wanted to share with you from Lake High School was that there were 4 people inside the building. This is the look at the cafeteria right here. You can see that there's not much. The superintendent described it to us as an area that looked like it's gone through war. And the Toledo man is recovering in the hospital after police say he was shot by someone trying to steal his son's bike. Mario Wallace rode his son's bike to a store on LaGrange Friday night. It was billed as one of the biggest high school football games in Northwest Ohio. The warm weather we've enjoyed this past week is coming to an end, and winter is already getting folks in the upper Midwest